We're fine. It's just a chat.
Audio rolling.
I'm good at chatting.
Audio rolling.
Welcome to the Who You're Listening To podcast. My name's Susie and I'm here with Carly Connor. You want to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Carly Connor, and this is Tino.
Hello, how you doing?
You just want to sing a wee song for us?
We'll do Real Good Look Up, which is actually about an ugly
So-and-so.
so-and-so. Don't know if you know it as well, so no, I'm just an ugly man.
Alright.
Sleep at night with you on my mind. The morning can't come quick enough. I've tried everything. I've tried boys and men, even my trusty old bottle of gin. It won't cut it, 'cause if my heart starts beating and I keep on seeing all the things you did, you know you're keeping me needing a little piece of you, no. And if I can't stop thinking, then I won't stop drinking. All the things you did, you know you're keeping me spinning. I need a piece of you, my love, 'cause you're a real good looker. Write you on, but you made your bed in my lines. But I swear to God, Lord knows I pray to God, I will be a queen again. Yes, 'cause if my heart starts beating and I keep on seeing all the things you did, you know you're keeping me needing a little piece of you, and if I can't stop thinking, then I won't stop drinking. All the things you did, you know you're keeping me spinning. I need a piece of you, my love, 'cause you're a real good looker, and I won't stop calling, and I know you'll always make me forgetting you, baby. I know I always say bye-bye, 'cause you're gonna make me cry. Forgetting you, 'cause if my heart starts beating and I keep on seeking all the things you did, you know you're keeping me needing a little piece of you, and if I can't stop thinking, then I won't stop drinking. My love, you know you're keeping me spinning. I need a piece of you, my love, 'cause you're a real good looker, and I won't come back, and I know you'll always make me cry, and I won't stop looking, and I
That sounded awesome.
Nice one.
Thank
You
you.
have such a powerful voice.
Thank you. Honestly, I think it's literally the only thing I can do, so I do, don't you? I can't do anything else. Except screaming people's faces.
So what we're going to do is go on a musical journey, and we're going to
Okay.
go back to the beginning of when you first heard music and the songs, if there was family influence or anything around about that time.
Mm-hmm.
So
Right, okay.
back to when you were young.
Oh God, let's get the hankies out, guys. So I don't know where do we start. I genuinely, for me, like I always feel like I've just always been singing. My mammy sang, but when I say my mammy sang, it was just like, Tino said that story about 50,000 times. My mammy said it was like when we were wee, she used to come out the shower and she'd have her towel on and she'd sit me and my wee sister on the couch and she'd be singing like Whitney and Aretha and Donna Summers and everything, and she would shut the blinds, obviously not in our towel. But I honestly, I must have been so young. I remember like just one day like taking the mic off her, because it was like a karaoke machine thing we had, and I took the mic off her and then I just kind of didn't stop, and I remember begging for a guitar, and I got my first guitar. I actually thought I was 8, I was 7, because I found the pictures the other day and it was 99.
Ah, nice.
So,
nice.
but then that was at Christmas, so I did turn 8 in the March, but you know, it's like,
Still 7.
But and then so I begged for, and before that I was begging for a Barbie keyboard that I never got. Like, so we never know, I could have been the next Alicia Keys, and my mummy's took that away from me.
So was there any particular songs that your mum used to sing that stick in your mind?
I loved, well, just Aretha or Tina. Like I loved the, was it Tina? What was that album? Was it Gold? It was the gold one. I can't remember. But Proud Mary and everything was on it. River Deep was on it. I would switch between that and Otis Redding, and then ABBA, and then Urban Cookie Collective. I've got the key. I've got the key.
Nice.
I've loved that one and all. So that was basically me. ABBA, Tina, Otis, Aretha, and Urban Cookie Collective.
Amazing. What about yourself?
I was really lucky. I had my mum introduced me to Elvis really young. Elvis, Paul Simon, the Bee Gees, guys like that. So I can remember my earliest memory of music was putting up the Christmas tree and listening to Return to Sender. And I was telling my mum, I was telling my mum about this one night, and she said, "Do you remember that?" I said, "Aye." She said, "You would have been about 4."
That's mental.
So I mean, like, honestly, and the living room still looks exactly the same to this day. I can vividly remember it and hearing that voice and going, "What the hell?"
Aye.
Like at 4. So
That's crazy, man.
So I was very lucky with my mum. She's got great taste in music, brilliant taste.
Any particular songs?
I was obsessed with Elvis. This is a true story. I'm not going to hijack this thing, but I can remember my mum took me out, so she used to take me into Glasgow, and she showed me, you know, the Elvis films. They got a bad rap. I don't think she got a bad rap. I think they're brilliant. But he's got a film called GI Blues, and I was obsessed with it. Like
I've never seen that.
oh, see the soundtrack. It's absolutely
Really?
brilliant. So again, I must have been maybe a wee bit older then, about 6, 7, 8. And I said, "You need to take me in for the soundtrack." But the Elvis CDs weren't in production at that point the way they are now, you know, or the way they were. And so she ordered it into HMV, and then she took me over to the poster bit, and there was a poster of Elvis, black and white, and I was like, "Mum, please." And so we'd done that, and then we went to the movies after it. Can't remember what we saw, but I remember this. We were standing in the queue, and I'm standing, remember when you bought the posters, it was that wee tube and all that, you had it, and there was like these guys, kind of, you know, I don't know, teenagers, guys, and you know, they just looked big to me, and they come over and went, "Oh, right, wee man, what's your poster?" And I was so excited. I was like, it's Elvis, and they started laughing. They're like, what's that squeaky guy listening to Elvis? My mum overheard it and went over and schooled him, and absolutely schooled him. How dare you speak to my son like that?
Oh my
You don't know what you're
God.
talking about and all that. So that's my earliest music memory, 100%. The Christmas tree and the poster, and it was the old Odeon, the one that's gone now. Aye.
Oh,
Just
that's
stuck
a
with it,
shame.
you know.
Can't believe that's an end.
James's seen it, but it's fine.
So what about the move from listening to music to playing music? You said that you got a guitar.
I got a guitar quite early. Nobody played music, and well, no one played music. Nobody played instruments. My mum and dad were both like obviously massive like music fans and whatever. So there was always music playing in the house. But I got mine, and you know I didn't. I just literally just picked up and could just play it. That was it. Just fingers just couldn't get away with it. No, I was like I was trying to write songs for then, because I like, and it's weird, and I swear to God I know how that sounds like, and it's gonna sound like, oh, I've been doing this since I was wee. I swear, just like I just felt like it's just been a natural thing for me. I'm sure, like, not I mean it would have been for you and all, like it's not been like, it wasn't something I went like, do you know what, I'm going to try this one day. It was, I've just always remembered doing it, and I was writing songs before I could play other people's, so I don't know, like it must have just been and in Easter house it's not exactly like something that a lot of people were doing, and definitely not in my school, like like we got Sister Isabel went and got because she found out that a couple of us had got guitars for Christmas, so she started she played guitar in mass, and so she says, I'll teach you how to play. So she was teaching us hymns and all that, and I swear to God, man, I felt like a rock star. Like, getting up for, because we started playing at family masses, and I was getting to go up for communion first, and I was like, honestly, man, walking down the aisle, we all loving it, and then getting back up and playing Gloria. Oh, I loved it. But so that was my first gigs, man. Family masses.
That's funny, I don't know that.
Did you know? Aye.
So was it just natural talent for yourself?
Oh no, I'm not naturally talented at all. I had to really work at it, and like so I'm from Coatbridge, it's just next to Easter House, and again it was football. For all I loved music and used to dance around the room with Elvis and Paul Simon and all those guys. It wasn't until maybe high school I started Jimi Hendrix, was that? And I went through the whole thing, Hendrix, Zeppelin, Floyd, all those guys. So, but I've met people since then and through my teens who are naturally gifted, and I'm definitely not. I can do something else, but I slogged out, and I played my first gig when I was 14 or something like that at Rockers down in. Is Rockers still there? Down under the bridge next to Jamaica Street.
I thought that was a Barflash.
No, it's round the corner from me. Literally, it's audio now. Is that what it is now? And I can remember, because we made like a demo, I don't know how we done it, but there was this wee group in school, and we got together, we got a band together, and it started sounding quite good quite quickly. We had a really good singer as well, that I think that made the difference, and we got noticed. And promoters from Glasgow used to get in touch with us and say, do you want to play in Glasgow? But if you want to play in Glasgow, you can't be in the place out with being on the stage. So like, I can remember being 14, standing outside Rockers, and a promoter in Glasgow that's still working. Literally came out to the side door.
Name and shame.
2 minutes before we went on, done the set. And it got taken straight out the building at the same time, and we'd done that for right up until we were 16. So it was like once I was obsessed. I'd forgotten the football. I'd forgotten it was just that was it. I was doing music.
So what were some of the first songs that you learned on your chosen instruments then? You said Gloria.
all the hymns. But then our fun song, Sister Isabel showed us with. She was a big, is it John Denver? She was a big John Denver fan. And she showed us them leaving on a jet plane, and I swear to God, like, I mean, there was no stopping me then. I was like, you're getting it loud, like. But I can't even remember. Do you know what? I can't even tell you. I can't even tell you the first songs because it's such a ruddy. I'll tell you later. I can't tell. Oh! So no, I got this book, and it was like, oh, you'll be able to kind of tell, but what I'm gonna say. Okay. It was like an indie book with the indie bands.
Oh right, okay.
Like, so there was like the Cooks and all that. There was on it. So there was some songs on that I learned.
You're dying to tell us.
No, I'll just tell you because it doesn't matter, it's not a big deal. One of the first songs that I'd learned was I was a couple actually, there was Same Jeans and Festival of Radio, and then I ended up that ended up being my boyfriend for about 5 years. When I met him, the singer of that band ended up being my boy. That's how me and Tino met as well. Was through him. So like so he's been following us since the beginning. What did I do?
Jeez.
I know.
What was it?
Aye.
You've never told me that before.
I know. Well, to be honest, I kind of blocked it out. Like it wasn't like a like set. It was like when you have the books and you're going through them, and it's like and it's like what's the easiest ones to play, and obviously he was a big Beatles fan. They were the easy songs to play, and also it was like, you know, right, your turn.
I know, learning songs. I went through the whole rock thing, and I can't remember the first thing I learned or anything like that. Because I started at writing as well. That was a thing. It was like once you'd learn a few chords, you go, I can do this. Do you know what I mean? But I can remember the first day I nailed Sweet Child of Mine, like the big intro and all that Slash. Like, and it took me months, man, and I can remember.
I still hear you playing that.
That was a big moment. But as far as first song I can't remember. No idea. Some of the Dylan or the Beatles or something. Probably.
So, what was some of the first bands and gigs that you've ever played then?
Well. Family Mass, but then I know when I was 13 I played Bathway when it was still, I remember that, and I went up and I was singing a Paul and Tino song that was like he just came out I think at the time, and it was the Last Request. It was right at the beginning, and again it was like once I'd played whipped right off and like up the road, and oh God, like I can hardly remember anything now.
Was it just you and a guitar?
No, I was playing with these boys that I knew. My mammy took me, and they were like 16 or something. I can't even remember what they were called. Something Clockwork. This boy Quinny was in it. He does music still now. Quinny and Graham McClusker and. So they were doing a gig, I can't remember what they were called, but I went up and they let me, they played it, and I was up and I had like these hats on. My mum, you could tell my mum had dressed me, you know what I mean? I'd had like shorts on these glittery tights and there's, you know, like the bead things that you put with short hair and then long hair, and honestly I was like pure, you know that, like, I think I was Christina Aguilera or something, then, what did I do? Oh God. I don't know if this I know it was a good idea. This is giving me bad memories, man.
You got PTSD for the end of it.
I'm getting I'm going to have to go to the pub after this segment. Block it all back out again.
So what was the band's name that you were in when you were about 14?
So we hit the ground running. We were in a band called The Roots. So this was the guys who we were getting sneaked into gigs and all that. But I can remember our first gig. It was a school show. And we were so excited about it, and we'd written this song called Stuck in a Hole, and it was a really kind of sparse intro. I mean, looking back at it, it was probably crap, but we loved it at the time. It was just, and that was the big intro, and that was me on the guitar at the start. So like all the families are there, everybody from the community's there, like the lights are down, first time proper lights and all that, and we're getting G'd up backstage and all the teachers are coming backstage, you ready boys and all that. We must be second year or something. And we'd played gigs in Glasgow to strangers and that was kind of fine, we were all right with that, but that's everybody we knew was there. And I walked out and there was this wee stage set up in the corner and we'd done the sound check like 100 times. Is it right, is everything right? And picked up the guitar, lights go down. And the guitar had been sitting next to a light. And I went, without touching the guitar, I just turned my volume up and it went
Oh my god.
completely out of tune. Like,
Oh my god!
laughter, man, erupted.
You're joking, you've never told me this
I
either!
have told you this.
Have you?
Aye.
Sorry.
And I still, PTSD, I still suffer for this before I go on stage. Like, before any time I go on stage now, it's like, turn the volume up, like, oh, thank God.
Oh my god, man.
And I swear to God, the bass player, who's my best friend to this day, was behind me, he was playing bass. And out of nowhere, I mean, I just stood there and there was this just laughter. And I was like, oh my God, this is the worst moment of my life.
Oh my god, I'm actually, I'm dying inside right now.
I swear to God, a big gig, out of nowhere, this guitar came. They had been sitting in the back corner and like for the whole day without anybody playing it.
Aye.
This guitar came out of nowhere and I put it down. And it was in tune.
Oh my god. I can't breathe.
Oh man! And I got to the end of the song, and luckily enough we did another song after it, so that kind of masked it. I think we played My Generation after it. So.
But did it go well then? Like
oh, it went well, aye, but to this day, man.
Aye, you still can't.
To this day, you'll tell I'm para, I bought all my gear, and it's everything plugged in right, and it's out, blah, blah, blah. And there's people helping me out now for a long time now, do you know what I mean? There's people that do this for you, and like, still, every time I call them, oh, you know, that first song, you know.
Aye, that'll probably never leave you as well.
No, I won't. I can remember what I was wearing. I can remember absolutely everything about it.
God.
Bro.
No, see, I couldn't
Thanks,
do it. That is the reason that I just wouldn't do it. So tell us the current story about your setup and what you do then.
Well, there's me, Tino, Michael, who plays the drums, Tomo plays bass, and Robbie is on keys. And we just, I don't know, what do we say? Like, we're just...
I don't know. It came out of, so I was on tour with her boyfriend at the time, and we're somewhere in the middle of Europe, and he was like, "You need to hear my girlfriend, man."
Which can I just say, by the way, no, my boyfriend and I have a really nice boyfriend.
The ex-boyfriend.
I was like, cool, man. So we just done this show, and I think it was Paris, and put on, you play it, and they played Woman.
Oh, aye.
And I was just like, but literally blown away. Like, absolutely, I'd never met you before, and it was weird because I was from Coatbridge and she was from Easterhouse, and it never clashed. But
my cousin's not that new yet, it was pure real. Like,
but you'd been in London and all that, so so I heard this voice and the writing as well. I was like, oh my God, that's unbelievable. And then when we had the tour come down to London, I met you eventually. And I meant saying to you, because you were down signed to Atlantic at the time. And I said, look, if you ever relocate back and you need a guitarist, I'm here. I'm like I'm all for it, like all the rest of it.
It was actually like the week that got him.
And then a couple of years later, she was home and took me up in the office. So that's how we got to this point. But after that,
well, that's it. Like when obviously when he gets showed that song "Women," I get showed a song of his, and I was like totally blown away. So we had never met each other, but we both get shown this song. So I was like, and then apart from that, like this isn't just like a kid on, but apart from that, like honestly, see, the boys are like my best pals. Like I've played with like loads of different people, but we just get on. Like if I want to go for, I feel like I've spoken about pint or something. If I want to go for a pint or whatever, you know what I mean, it's them that I phone. Like that's who I want to hang about with. Like and it's, I hope it's the same.
Absolutely, aye. No, it's been really easy. Like the band I was in before, we'd done a few things and all the rest of it, but like it's not until you get in an environment that you are really kind of comfortable in, and if MD's got a problem, it's nipped in the bud right there and then, and she's such a good boss as well, so it's alright.
Good bit, come on now.
We're just the backing band, man. That's just the talent, honestly.
Oh.
So what has been your most memorable gig or performance?
If you know yours, then you go first. I don't know mine yet.
What with Carly?
Yeah. Or in general, both maybe.
There's been lots of good ones. The one we done, I felt last year, the one we done with, do you know that actress Jessie Buckley that's just done that film Wild Rose?
Yeah.
We played with her in London the December before, and she asked us back to do 2 nights at St Luke's. And the first night in particular, that was incredible. That was absolutely brilliant.
They did go down dead, but you know what, I can never, like, I can just remember loving it, but I can never remember, it's hard to explain.
We've had lots of good ones, man. There's been great touch shows, there's been great festival shows. The
touch show, when I had the pink dress on,
that
was the headline show. Oh my god, that was one for me that I loved, like, wait, what about that one? Remember, like, when we went up on stage and we went to start playing and the guitars went me and like cut out, and I literally had to like vamp for about 20 minutes till we got a new battery or like new.
See,
and I'm talking the whole thing was like.
That would have been my worst gig.
You were there?
I know, but because it happened to me before, see when that happens, I'm like.
I swear to God, man, like, so we were up and then it was fine at sound check and all that, and then we went up and I always forget to change the battery on this guitar, right? It's just like, because, you know.
Oh,
remember? So we're up, right, just, I swear to God,
another finest moment.
This was honestly, like, the place, it was sold out, but it's like, it was like, I mean, it was packed.
Everyone was so excited to see it, nothing happened.
I swear to God, I was standing up there and like, I had to vamp for a bit.
That's happened twice to me then, Molly.
I know. I was like, it was you then?
It was a common denominator.
No, definitely. It was about 20 minutes, but what felt like about 20 minutes.
It was probably about 5.
I had to like vamp like for ages, and like, I swear to God, I think I started like telling jokes and everything. Like, oh, what did I do? But we got through it, and I was actually like, and I know that way you feel like your bum's gonna fall. I don't know what I'm allowed to say about them.
You can say whatever you want.
Well, you know how like you feel like your arse is in your mouth. Like I was like, oh my God, like I can't do this. But luckily when I get nervous, I talk a lot. So I was able to fill the gaps.
At least you didn't just stand there in silence.
No, I was able to fill in the gaps. Like I could feel like Tino. You could hear Tino's heartbeat. Boom, boom, boom. My gosh, I was like, just keep calm, man. Keep calm.
Again, another one I blocked out. Thanks very much.
My face has gone red, man.
So. What about your holy fuck moment? So that's the moment, sometimes it's when you're on stage, the crowd are singing their lyrics back to you and you just think, this is what I want to be doing for the rest of my life.
It was definitely been the Tuts when we've done things like that. Like I think
Tuts is always good.
Because you just like, it's like, for the fact that people are there, you do like feel a bit of a rock star in there. Like, don't you? I mean, played festivals and that before, but it's just that for me personally, I just think playing there, it's just like. I mean, Liam Gallagher played up there, sick.
It's like the iconic venue in Glasgow that you would, as you're growing up, at your teenage years, that's the one that you would think, right, I want to play at Tuts.
Definitely, and like we've been dead lucky to play there like so many times, and it's just like I've seen people. I was telling my mum about this the other day actually. So we've got a song called Creep On, and oh wait, I'm about to grass myself in. Oh no, sorry, because I fixed it, so it's fine. So at the time, right, Creep On didn't have any lyrics, but we pure loved the song, so like, we want to go up and play it, like there's melody, whatever. It was kind of like lyrics there. I'd just been lazy and hadn't like pieced them together, basically. But then we got too comfortable just keeping playing this song at gigs, right? And then one time I saw this wee woman down the front singing the lyrics, and I went in, that doesn't mean anything. Like it was something like chairs and tables and all that. I swear to God, this wee woman was singing along to these lyrics, and I'm going, that's dedication then. But I didn't have the heart to tell her. After I saw her sing that, I think that we actually was one day like fixed a couple of wee bits, but you know, it's funny, isn't it? I think it's good. It's good.
What about your holy fuck moment?
There's been a few. I played. I played with Rod Stewart, Hydro and all that. So that was big.
That's pretty big. That's like end of interview.
Played with Mick Jones for the Clash as well.
Nice.
That was a big night, massive night, man. Like singing, I Fought the Law with Mick Jones. It was fucking incredible. But but Carly, everyone's great. Like we're such a tight wee unit, and especially when the crowd's there and the crowd's behind us. And Carly's got lots of fans that go religiously to get the shows and all that. And I get a kick out of seeing that for her. Do you know what I mean as well? Because it's incredible, man. It's incredible. It's for people that actually pay their money. Do you know what I mean? Especially because we're not a big actor and all that. We're not on the radio or all that sort of stuff. But when you get people like the show we done on Saturday night, it was incredible, man. Like it was a record factory, but it was like it was that wee room round to the left, but there was just people right to the back, and everybody's going mental. Do you know what I mean? And it's especially I think as well as you get older a wee bit. I don't care as much about the whether Andy's going to like us or anything like that. As long as we like what we're doing on stage, then if you like it, great. If you don't, you go to the bar. But more often than not, I would say is they love it. So we've been very, very lucky in that.
So this is the point where I ask you to get out your phones so that I can see what you've last listened to on Spotify.
Oh no! No, because my stuff's up here already. Honestly, I'm the worst. I'm the worst musician ever because of the stuff that I listen to. Oh my God.
Jessie, Wild Rose.
Well, at least you'll get something cool.
No, I woke up this morning and I was checking Twitter, and it was like Jessie Buckley performs Glasgow at the BAFTAs. I'm like, alright, well, watch that. She killed it, man.
Did she?
Absolutely killed it.
She's getting.
They're all greeting and all that.
Really?
Big Bradley Cooper sitting in the audience and all that, just staring and all that. Oh, I swear to God.
Wait, she done it there?
I swear to God, has she done it there?
Right.
Absolutely killed it. So that was me all day, and then.
Oh God, I'm so jealous.
I went to the gym, so Stormzy every time.
Stormzy for the gym?
Every time. Every time. She's so talented, man. He is incredible.
What have I got?
Stormzy?
I didn't really listen to Stormzy.
I listen to Stormzy, man. Honestly, he's top boy.
I'm embarrassed to say. Right. No, right, the last thing that I played, because I don't really use Spotify, so the last thing was Christmas Party.
At Christmas time.
Right. And then the thing before that was Libertines Up the Bracket, but that was because I was going to the gig, so I was trying to get in the mood for it. I don't really use Spotify, so I wondered what the last thing was I actually listened to. I usually just go on YouTube. Hold on, let's see. I don't know if you can tell. Oh! What I was listening to today, when I came out, I'm like a mega Paramore fan. Like, absolutely love Hayley Williams. Love Paramore. Like, that was, see, when I was wee, that was like when I was at kind of the school I was at, nobody was really into music like that, and it was all kind of like rave stuff, and I was and which I was listening to as well, but like, once I left, it was like, right, okay, now I can get back into guitar and everything. And so it was like I delved right into the deep end, you know what I mean, with Paramore and all this like emo shit, and I was just like went and get my lip pierced and then like asked the hairdresser to dye my fringe purple, and she was like, no. Like,
just the fringe?
Because I knew my mum wasn't going to let me do the film. But no, so, and then she's brought out her solo stuff now, so What's it, Simmer? Aye, or mind I was telling you about that last week, like how much I feel like couldn't wait for all new stuff to come out. Aye, like I love her, she's amazing, and that's what I was listening to.
So what about some local bands? Who do you love on the scene at the moment?
My favourite is, and it's always like, this is going to sound like, he is my pal, but I used to not like him, and he used to not like me, and then we became pals, and I was like, mate, you're actually so good. Like, Billy Mitchell, he is honestly one of my closest pals now, and he is amazing. Like, I just love him. But he just puts on such a good show, doesn't he?
Any particular songs?
Psycho, because it resonates. I probably that one. I swear to God, just I would highly recommend he's gone to Billy Mitchell's gig. He's for Dundee, but he's just like, it's some buzz going to the gig. Honestly, like, it's just tune after tune. Well, I think anyway. And I really enjoy it. I love Em Woods as well. She's really good.
Yeah, she's actually coming in next week.
Ah, she?
Yeah.
She's brilliant. I love her. Like, she's my friend too. But no, I think she's amazing. She wasn't my pal, but like, I liked her stuff first, and then we became pals. So it is legit. Like, I do love her.
She has awesome. Her voice is just amazing.
I know.
New band, not new, bands around there. Again, old pals, Daniel Mead, who's a country singer in Glasgow. Barry James O'Neill, he's released some great stuff and always released great stuff. He was in Cassidy. Who else? There's actually Tomo.
Tomo!
So our bass player goes under the name Mark W. Georgeson, as a solo artist. And his first record was amazing. We actually got the masters in the other night. We stayed up last night for the next record.
Right, I'm like,
By the
hear
way,
it.
honestly.
Is it great in material?
It's incredible.
I'm coming to hear it.
And the last band that I've really, in fact, two more, right, Miracle Glass Company from Edinburgh.
Oh, they're amazing.
Unbelievable. Absolutely.
So good.
Blow my socks off. And the one I went down to see in London was Joseph, who is
He's raving about him.
he's incredible. He's brilliant. I went down to London to see him. I was like, stuff, I'm going to see him in London, and it was absolutely brilliant.
I mean, like, he's totally blew up, man. It's brilliant.
So, who are you most looking forward to seeing in 2020?
Guns N' Roses.
Are you going?
Well, I've just decided. I'm putting it out there. My birthday's next month.
It's definitely worth it.
My mammy and my boyfriend might be listening.
I saw them in Poland about 2 years ago, and it was absolutely amazing.
Really?
Oh, it was so good. I think it's like kind of the same tour.
Oh, is it? Is it still? Right?
But it's amazing.
Aye, I mean,
definitely worth it.
I can't wait. I feel like we went to see what? Tom Petty. We went to see Tom Petty and Stevie Nicks, and I was like literally just before, and it was like I feel like we just need to see these people.
Yeah.
Like before.
That's it. I always said that like I would only go see Guns N' Roses if they all got back together. And they did. So I was like, right, Poland, let's do it.
I do it, man. Absolutely do it. Because I missed Slipknot, which I was gutted.
Oh, was that Slipknot?
So was I.
Really?
Aye. Oh man, it was something else, wasn't it?
I wasn't even planning on going, and then I went to Rufus to work, did a bit of work in that, and these guys were going and they were like, oh, we've got a spare ticket, we'll get you it for 30 quid. I was like, right then.
Oh my god, it was
gutted, I missed it.
It was, I'm not going to say like you would have loved it.
It's the show, man. Like, I don't particularly listen to their music, but like the show they put
it was
on,
so
was
good.
Something else. Honestly, it was they were just a different class, man. Like it was just the everything was just so synchronised, and like honestly, I was like. The lights and that.
You'll be able to get them at a festival or something though. They'll be playing
I'll see them Monday. I've been talking about it for ages, and then when it was announced, everybody was messaging me like, right, now's the time and all that. It was like £100.
It was so expensive. Like I try no go to the Hydro for gigs because of how actually expensive it is.
Well, I got bummed like because it was my boyfriend's birthday. Like he wanted to go, and so. I'd sent him money for the tickets. He's like, this lassie's selling them on Twitter.
Oh no.
This lassie's selling them on Twitter. This lassie.
Red flag.
Like, and we were sitting and we were going, no, I don't know about this, don't know. And the people on our page were actually, she was selling tickets every day, and I'm going, this isn't right, man. And he's like, you know what, I'm just going to do it. So he's done it, sent it, and then so I'll send you on my break. I'll say just BS after BS, and then it was like we got bumped, but I ended up getting like last minute guest list off somebody who's dead nice. I don't know if I should say, because like then they might get me into trouble because I used somebody else's name.
I would just keep it a secret.
Yeah, because I want to use it again.
So this is the point where you can say all your promo for all the things that you've got coming up.
Well, there'll be another EP coming out that we're still the date. We say it's coming out in March. It's not coming out in March. We say it's coming out in March. It's not. Because this is February. It's not happening. But no, there'll be a lot of stuff like coming up. I'm just kind of like taking it easy, don't know. I'm not really like putting any pressure on myself, because that's what I've been done. I've just been getting disappointed.
You had a busy year last year though, didn't you?
To be honest, like as soon as January hit, like the amount of stuff that was coming through for us, I was kind of like taken aback by, because I wasn't really expecting to, you know, be doing a lot this year. I was actually, you know, thinking about focusing on like adult stuff. You know what I mean? Like non-musicians that like getting a house or like getting driving lessons and stuff like that, and then all these gigs started coming through, and I was like, right, okay, the wee Nissan Micra's getting put to the back burner again. So but no, we've got like quite a few. We're doing that Vibrations Festival. I've not told you about that, just confirmed that the other day. The Vast Football Band.
Good.
Falkirk. That'll be good. That's not 23rd of May, isn't it?
It's a local to me.
Is it?
But I'm going to ask them as well if we can go down.
I've never been. I don't know, but I was looking at it. Actually, looks quite good.
It's really good. Really family friendly.
Because they're always the best ones now, isn't it? It's like
get the young generation into good music.
Aye, man. But apart from that,
The Johnny Mike gig as well.
oh my god, see this I'm terrible for. Like I forgot to that thing. Like somebody was asking the other day, like when we were on stage, when's your next gig? And I went, I don't know. And he's like, 5th of March. And so 5th of March for supporting Johnny Mac and the Faithful at St Luke's. So that should be, we're going to be doing that, like me and Tino and Michael, so that kind of stripped back thing again, the way it was with Jessie. That went doing well the last time, so we'll do that. And but I'm posting all the time, you know what I mean, a lot of shit, so you'll be able to see like what I'm doing. Like there's nothing megs than just that this EP will be coming out March or April, end of March, April.
Awesome. Well, thank you for coming in.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Listening to getting the PTSD back.
I know, I'm so sorry. So we'll let you just do your final song.
So this song's called Wasting My Time.
I've been waiting, my life was on the line. Won't you come on back to me? But you always drag my heart behind. You got a better place to be. And I said you. Yeah, it's all about you. I wasted my time. I'm all out of time. I wasted my time. I'm all out of time. Now your time is mine. Do you think I could give you one more try? Well, what a fool that may not be. Well, I could give you another one, another two, another three. Now I don't mind, but I got a better place to be. And I said you. Yeah, it's all about you and you. I wasted my time. I'm all out of time. I wasted my time. I'm all out of time. Now your time is mine. I'm not a fool anymore. That'll be the last time you walk out the door. I'm not the strongest, I know, but if all I got left, then I'll make sure you go. I wasted my time. I'm all out of time. I wasted my time. I'm all out of time. Your time is mine. Ta-da.
Amazing.
Thanks, guys.
Your voice is so amazing.
Right.
Thanks so much, guys.